What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm bringing y'all some mashups. Lil Wayne just dropped a new album, The Carter Six. And TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everybody got something to say about this album. And it's uprage, uproar about The Carter Six. If you heard The Carter Six, let me know down in the comments what you think about the album. And at first, I didn't listen to it. I started listening to reactors react to it, and not a lot of positive energy. Not a lot of positive energy. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make you guys a mashup of what people are saying on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and I'm gonna pull y'all clips from everywhere, X, everywhere I could find them. I'm gonna get them, bring them to y'all. And then I said, you know what? How could I really be honest with y'all if I didn't listen to the goddamn album? So at work today, I decided to listen to the album, and I'll give you my what I thought about it at the end. So I hope y'all enjoy these mashups. Uh, Listen, this is what people are thinking, and I'm gonna just give it to y'all as raw as I could give it to y'all. Pause. That's for the transporter room. We're on Saturdays from 7 to 11, and that's a music review. Y'all could check us out on there. I'm gonna leave a transporter room description down in the description.
So I'm listening to Wayne album, right? And a lot of people saying it's ass, right? In which I do agree. Because the listener, like, he got bars on it. Like, he's speaking some shit on there. But the listenability, I don't know. Something just seemed off. It's like the frequency off or something. Like, and plus, I ain't gonna lie, the fucking beats is ass, bro. The beats is ass. And I feel like Lil Wayne, like, he still got those bars, but it's like he washed. Like his flow, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just something is off, and you could clearly tell. Like, it's not like the other Carters, and of course there will not be any other, like Carter 3. It won't be another Carter 3. Won't be another Carter 2. Won't be another, no. But still, like, man, I feel like Wayne could have came harder, but he already in that position to where, like, he already made it, bro. Like, he ain't got nothing else to rap about. Like, the only couple things he probably got to rap about is like family wise or some shit. Like, oh, I'm going through it with my family or some shit. Somebody in my family just died or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Most of the songs on there are ass. The song with his son is the worst shit I've ever fucking heard in my entire life. I could make better music on my phone.
How y'all feel about that, y'all? How y'all feel about that? Is he spitting the truth? Did you listen to the album yet? If you did, let me know down in the comments what you think about it. The Carter Six.
On through BandLab in my fucking closet. Like, there is no way that song should have ever been dropped or released or you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this fucking Lil Wayne album is fucking, bro, it's mid. If it's not trash, it's fucking mid. My homeboy talking about, oh, damn. My homeboy talking about, oh, this shit good, da 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 da. He ain't listen to all the songs though, but Glazers, I can't believe people are glazing Lil Wayne. Like, bro, you gotta be real with yourself. That album is fucking ass. Cause I called my homeboy, he automatically glazing the shit just because Lil Wayne is his fucking GOAT. I'm sitting here like, bro, this shit is ass, bro. Lil Wayne was my first GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Lil Wayne. But I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be real and tell you facts and the truth because I know about music. You know what I'm saying? And I make music myself. Like, I know about fucking music. I know about being an artist. That shit is hot dog dookie water. I swear, bro. I don't know what to tell you. It's either mid or hot dookie water, bro. Like, it's just not listenable, bro. Like, it's only listenable for a first listen. Maybe 2 listens. Just to hear the album. But other than that, it's not a song where you gonna cut on and you feel good about playing this song and you just bumping that whole, you know what I'm saying? You turning up to the motherfuckers. No, he barely got any of that shit on there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming like his old self on there neither. You know what I'm saying? He don't even sound hungry on this album. You know what I'm saying? He sound laid back as shit. On Welcome to the Carter, that nigga was offbeat as shit. It sound like you just, I don't know, man. Lil Wayne, though, nah, I ain't rocking with this Carter 6 album at all. I haven't, look, though, I've been hearing about the album, and I'm currently listening to it. And I've already heard, like, snippets of songs and shit. Like, you know, the funny parts and shit. But I haven't heard every song yet. I am going to listen to every song. But I'm already anticipating that it's ass. Because the intro and the first couple of songs lets me know that all the rest of the other shit is finna be some hot dookie water that I do not want to really listen to, but I gotta listen to because it's a fucking Wayne album.
As a Wayne fan, I'm sorry. This was trash. This was 1,000. I was so upset. I gave it 2 days. I cut the shit off. Cut it off. I'm like, no, it can't be. That can't be Wayne. Can't be the album that he promoting that we anticipated. Like, now don't get me wrong. I wasn't expecting Carter 2. I wasn't expecting mixtape Wayne. I was expecting something similar. I was expecting Wayne. I don't know who writing this shit. But I can tell you right now, it ain't Lil Wayne. It ain't the Carter. I can tell you right now, 1,000%. It ain't the Carter. This shit was terrible. Terrible. I gave it 2 days. Day one, I cut that shit off. I was pissed. I was hot. Got my mind together, went to the gym. I'm like, you know what? Let me try it one more time. I couldn't even finish my fucking set. Couldn't start it. That's how pissed I was. What the fuck is this? Like, what in the actual fuck? Don't waste y'all time. Don't even waste y'all time. I wish you had a way to block albums. That's how bad this shit was. Like, I just blocked this shit from my Apple Music. I blocked this shit from my social media altogether. Because this is the type of shit that ruins legacies. Like, the Wayne that I know, the Carter that I know, let me tell you who the Carter I know. Go to Apple Music, Pandora, whatever the fuck you got. Go to the Carter 2, play track 1. Play the Mob. After that, go through his mixtapes. All of them, one by one. Matter of fact, start with I Can't Feel My Face. Start with him and Joel Santana. That's the fucking Wayne I know.
So could we be honest and say that Wayne is long gone? Because I know, I'm sure anybody watching this video now most likely has heard a lot of this album. Let me know, how do you feel about what you heard? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Because just because you don't like it doesn't mean somebody won't. And if somebody say they like it, they like it. I mean, that's their cup of tea. It's not yours.
Y'all rocking with that new Lil Wayne album. I heard a lot of people saying that joint is some garbage. It's straight dooku. People talking about he needs to put the mic down. He isn't what he used to be no more. Y'all just don't know about mixtape Wayne. Mixtape Wayne, man, that was an era. Some will sit here
and that's the thing. He says mixtape Wayne. Mixtape Wayne and the Carter album is two totally different type of thing. But we know what you're saying. Any old Wayne was with less lean, so he was more comparable. You know, he did his thing, but what we got now is not the same Wayne.
And say he's too old.
Continue.
And I would disagree on that. I just think, you know, it's all the drugs. That shit has probably destroyed that nigga's brain. So I heard a couple songs on that joint, and I had to say I was not impressed. I fell asleep halfway listening to that joint. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, please don't sit here and tell me, man, he's just too old. It's not that. You feel me? I don't think it's just the right people around him telling them, like, bro, we need you to get back to when you was freestyling people's beats. We need you to get back to the era when you was making that soul shit. That's the type of music.
Somebody saw that's called cover Wayne, when he was covering people's tracks, when he was just doing features. That's the Wayne right there that he need to just stop doing albums and just do features. And, you know, you just come in, write the banging, the best hook, the best verse you could write. They'll structure the artistic Wayne.
We need. It's like the one problem about when you're a lyricist, niggas can literally rap about anything, can put words together, all that wordplay shit. But that shit really don't be cranking all the time, though. That shit really ain't all that. Like, bruh, we don't care about all the words, all the acronyms, all the vowels you can put together, bruh. If I'm not feeling that shit, I don't really care. That shit ain't cranking to me, bro. That's exactly why mumble rap is beating, lyricy when it comes to popularity. It's crazy. It's crazy.
There's a lot of truth to what he just said, and I feel like I see a couple of people online breaking down Wayne bars. Now the bars are very good bars, but when they don't make any sense or they don't connect to anything, they're just bars. But what a lot of us are saying, there's no story, there's no substance. It's just him throwing a bunch of bars and be like, oh wow, he can really rhyme. But where are we going? Like everyone, people sit down and listen to an album, they want to go on a journey, something that's gonna inspire them in some way. You might learn something, teach me something. Oh wow, okay, that's what reincarnating was about. These black musicians that I never heard about. Wow, you taught me something. But
This might be a hot take, but when Andre 3000 quit and retired from music, Lil Wayne should have went with him. I'm just being honest with you. And that's not to say that I believe that Andre 3000 could still put out music, but Andre 3000's reason for leaving was because he seen that music was changing and he didn't think that he could keep up specifically with that music, right? And that takes real guts and maturity to understand that I'm phasing out, right? Now, I also blame Lil Wayne's audience because clearly he was so upset and distraught about what happened in New Orleans that it made him make an album, right? And you would think that, like, okay, I need to make the best product. I need to make the best product out there. He didn't. like you didn't even put
nope,
the right people to put this project together. And
not at all.
yeah, I didn't care about like the metaphors or anything like that. It's just that like we've seen a Lil Wayne product work, right? So it's not like he couldn't have went back to the old days and at least made it, edible for us to listen to. That shit was straight trash. I'm not even gonna hold you. That shit was ass.
One thing that I thought he was going to address was everything that happened with him losing the Super Bowl, everything that happened with Kendrick. At least, even if he didn't address Kendrick, I felt like he didn't even have a State of the Union where he talked about things going on in his life or things around him. He just talked about I, me, but he didn't really have any substance for a lot of people, and that's why a lot of people aren't resonating with him because it's like the same thing with Drake, where he's stuck in high school singing about the same things. And we kind of wonder, is Wayne still stuck in, was it 2013, 2014? Because if you listen to this album, you're going to be able to tell a lot of these tracks are very outdated, very outdated. And we don't know why, if that was meant to be. We don't know what the story was, but these aren't very good songs. They aren't put together very well. The engineering sucked. Oh, it was horrible. But because it's Lil Wayne, we're gonna listen to it, and I'm sure the streams are gonna be high this week. But the second and third week, it's gonna look ugly. It's gonna look ugly. There's a few songs on here that's gonna catch on that I think's gonna catch on, but not any of the hip hop stuff. I guarantee you. He may have 2 hits on here that's gonna come out of here. The one with Jelly Roll might roll on, and the other one there, what's it? Bono. I can see that moving. I can see that moving.
I was hold on, bro.
What the what up, though? Fuck! Double cup, fruit punch like knuckles. All my niggas up, though. Hands on bands in my pants. I'ma have to go Dumbo. They gon' go uh-oh. Elephant in the room.
I don't even want. Fuck!
Double cup, fruit punch like knuckles.
Yeah, I paused that for the copy. But this is for everybody. Go out and give it a listen if you're brave enough. You don't feel like taking the advice of some of these people, but I had to go listen to some of this stuff for myself. And it's this album kind of remind me of Drake's last album with Party, where they took a lot of stuff that was left over from other projects and they threw them on there like a charcuterie board. One of the incomplete charcuterie board. Notice I'm saying charcuterie. That means you got stuff on there that ain't. You got just hood shit on there. You got some Laffy Taffy. You got some nominators. You got some penny candies up in there. You know.
Point, you know. And granted, Lil Wayne is known for this Lil Wayne album. Let's get straight into it. So the biggest thing about this album, first thing that stuck out to me was the production, the beat selection. Shout out to Smooth because he was on point with that. The selection when it comes to the beats on this album is just not cohesive. It's not on point, you know. And granted, Lil Wayne is known to experiment, so that's why he's doing rock songs and all these things. But nonetheless, the beats are just not good. You feel me? So it doesn't complement.
See, I didn't mind some of the rock stuff, but it probably shouldn't be on this album particularly. I didn't have an issue with those. The ones to me, the ones when he went outside of his element, what he normally does, I could understand those. But when he came back to rap, especially when he decided to put auto tunes on this stuff, I was not liking that at all. Those are horrible. I mean, what are we talking? T-Pain days? Come on now.
Compliment his rapping style. He's still rapping the same. He still got bars, but it's just the beats don't, you know. A lot of the Wayne that we love is the Waynes, the droughts, the no ceilings, and a lot of those songs are like prominent beats, like beats that was already popping and he just hopped on them and killed them. So with that being said, whoever helped him with the beat selection, it wasn't there, right? So that's the first things first.
Yeah, and we don't, like I said, I don't know what the idea was with on this album. There was no direction in this album. It felt like this was a lot of stuff left over from maybe the last 4 projects, and they say, you know what, let's just cook something up and throw it out there. Now, I don't know if he was working on this album before all this Super Bowl stuff happened, before it happened, whatever. But if he just got together and threw this together, maybe he shouldn't have, because it clearly shows it wasn't well done. It's not mixed well at all. There's a lot of songs on here that I think would sound a lot better if it was mixed right. I don't know who decided to put a lot of this stuff up, but it wasn't a good idea. It was not a good idea.
So I see everybody crying about this new Wayne album, you know what I'm saying? And it sounds to me like y'all just mad at Wayne for doing Wayne. First of all, when has Wayne ever been known for dropping a fire album? Ever. You know what I'm saying? What? The Carter 2? That was like the only thing that was like close to a fire album.
Wow.
Wayne has always been known for his mixtapes, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding what y'all was looking for. Then it's like Wayne has always been known for his punchlines and metaphors and just saying crazy shit like G's moving silence like lasagna. Like, and from what I heard on this new project, that's what it sounded like he was doing. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the issue? Like, what was y'all really expecting from this new project? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. What was y'all expecting to hear?
What you hear is something totally different, because there's nobody in their right mind who thought about worst on Wayne in the worst situation would get the songs we got. It definitely doesn't make sense at all. Now, I gotta say, with all this controversy, this album's gonna get some serious listening in week 1. Some serious listening. It's all over the place. Some people like it, some people hate it, love it. Some people they don't even want to listen to it because they don't want to ruin.
I am not listening to Lil Wayne's new album, The Carter 6. And I know you're probably looking at me like, why wouldn't I do that, right? I don't want to ruin what I have in my head about Lil Wayne music right now. I still remember when Lil Wayne was, on top, so I'm not going to go listen to that. Every time I'm scrolling right now and I see anybody doing a review, I don't see anybody excited. And I ain't even trying to disrespect Lil Wayne like that. You're one of the greatest. All right? You're one of the greatest. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm not gonna go listen to it. I'll probably wait a while and y'all can tell me what's worth to listen on there, but I don't want to sit down, start listening to it, and form any type of opinion. I'm like, yeah, man, I can't do this. So y'all can keep listening to it. Y'all can help me out and go ahead and
six. Everybody online talking about this man album is trash. That's all you hearing online. Trash, 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 trash. Well, I listen to it, and I don't hear what y'all hear. And ain't nothing wrong with my ears. I know music. I know it. But let me tell you why a lot of y'all calling this man album trash. A lot of y'all saying this album is trash because y'all been conditioned listening to all of that garbage rap that y'all been hearing for over the years. Lil Wayne set out for a long time, you heard me? And while he set out, y'all had all that garbage rap. How y'all call a rapper fire and their album fire when one song sound like the whole album? Make that make sense. 14 songs on the album, all 14 songs sound like the first one. See, that's the type of shit y'all like listening to. Telling you, that Carter 6 album, that album go hard, man. The features and everything on that album, I like it. Every song is different. I think it went hard. And I ain't saying that just because I'm from New Orleans. You heard me? I just know good music. Kudos, Wayne. Yeah, I fucks with it.
Yo, was he throwing shade at Dot? Sounded the same. I think K-Dot's last album had 12, right? But who's he talking about? And do y'all agree with him? Yeah, this album was good. Y'all agree with that? Let me know down in the...
Everybody's talking about Lil Wayne dropping the Carter 6 and how they hate it. They don't like it. They don't like the beats. They were very disappointed. So I finally got to listen to the album twice. And for all the hate that it's getting, I understand. I don't like it either. I was very disappointed. There are some cool songs on there, but I was disappointed. I was not a fan of some to a lot of the beats that he used. There was even elephant noises in some songs, which was weird. Even some lines were just like, we get it, Wayne, but come on now. It didn't feel like a Carter 6. It didn't feel like a mixtape. It just didn't feel like Lil Wayne. It damn sure wasn't a Carter 3 or a Carter 2. And if we're ranking them at all the Carters, then number 1, Carter 3, number 2, Carter 2, then Carter 1, then 4, then 5. And we have to add this one. So, sorry. Carter 6 is in 6th place for me. What y'all think?
A lot of people have been saying that this has been one of the worst Carters ever. A lot.
Dog, I ain't gonna hold you. This shit might be ass. This shit might be ass. I mean, I only got to the song Sharks. Man, damn. Dog, I don't even really got no real words, but that Bell song, that shit was atrocious. That man said, thuggin' since I got out of jail. Man, hell no. This ain't the Wayne I know. We should have stopped the Carter. We should have stopped the Carter around like the Carter 3. I ain't gonna hold you. Look, I get it. I get it, man. Like, Wayne is a staple. He was the greatest rapper alive. But now, his punchlines on there hitting the same on some of the songs. I was like, man, what the hell is you talking about? That nigga saying like preschool type.
Like I said, I think a lot of these songs was left over from other projects. There's no way they sat down, came up with these ideas and say, okay, let's do it. You know, it's kind of sad. One thing I wanted to say that was kind of surprising is that Drake, Nicki, you know, all these people that was out in front basically batting for him when he supposedly lost the Super Bowl performance to Kendrick. You know, when that happened, all these people were out. You know, he was deciding to do an album. How come Nicki's not on the album? How come Drake's not on the album? You know, those are two people that I think should be on the album. What's kind of going on there, you know? Like, some of this stuff doesn't make the sense that it should. Maybe they know Wayne is past that time and they feel like there's nothing there. You know, his ego got in the way. And another thing too, you gotta think about is Kendrick has changed music. All of a sudden now, people are listening to bars. You know, if Kendrick didn't have this beef with Drake, do you think this album was? Yeah, this album is bad. Production is bad. The mixing is bad. The rapping is good in some area, but when the rapping is good, the production is something else let you down. There's nothing that came together on this album to make really good songs. There's no chemistry that was built, you know, and there are some fans that love it. Like we just saw that one guy, but that looked more like a glaze to me. He seemed like he's hating on someone that doesn't like Wayne, you know, and he's gonna stick with Wayne because he's New Orleans. Yep, he's New Orleans. So let me know down in the comments. How do you feel about the Carter Six? And is Wayne done? Do you think Wayne has anything else? Should he just go back to mixtape Wheezy? That's where he should kind of be. And I think Kendrick Lamar has neutralized a lot of these rappers out here who think or thought they were making good music when it was just that pacifier stuff. But after Kendrick passed and destroyed Drake, now lyrics are being looked at and overseen, so people aren't gonna drop. You know, everything we've seen coming out from a lot of these artists that don't really have a serious pen is ass. It's ass. So I'm gonna leave it there for y'all. This is Peapod Cove mashups. And in these mashups, this is Lil Wayne, the Carter Six, TikTok, people, I wouldn't say TikTok, but this is the mashups for Wayne, the Carter Six. What people are saying, reactors are saying, reactions are saying. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you're saying. I am Peapod Cove. This is me, P, and I'm out. I'm going to see y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace.